play. Standard long play. Yes, he did. Are you? You're not narrating. Shouldn't you be narrating and saying this is at Nashville? At the Nashville KOA.
Here we are at our final stop, Nashville KOA. This is Friday afternoon. We've arrived safely. Had a good trip in. We camped last night. We left this morning about 9 o'clock and we got here about 2 o'clock. We're trying to decide where we're going to eat. One of the most biggest decisions we're going to have to make. There's Tom coming out with another chair. Say something, Tom. Intelligent.
Uncle Tom.
Uncle. And this is the way you put up a chair.
Yes. That's the way you record it. You got named it this chair? Everybody get in the picture very quickly. What do we have to do? Just need to look at it. Looks like you have fun.
Yeah.
Come on, everybody look at the camera. We're all here.
We're having a great time.
Oh, we're going to leave it all.
I don't want to get whiplash.
We're going to do some natural things. Not sure if it's rubbing now. Oh, yeah.
Adam gave him pizza down. Yeah.
Try to get in there.
Why did you shut it off?
Well, we can all be in the kitchen.
I know you're going to do it, though. We're going to crack
I looked at those tripods and they are expensive.
I thought a real nice one. Tastes warehouse.
Would you say something to the camera for about 30 minutes?
It is on.
You're having a good time, eh?
Yes.
That's the right time you ever cut through it.
You probably want to.
I just want to get a release form. If they hear it.
If you're going to use it.
Well, you never know what may happen when you send it into America's funniest videos. We had one that we debated about that Easter egg one. Cecilia, what they did was had them in age groups, the littlest ones first. Cecilia was coming off the porch to start the Easter egg hunt. Rihanna was coming from this way, and it looked like we had timed it because they collided. I mean, they went just kaboom.
And Rihanna's 10, 50 pounds heavier than Rihanna, just moves anyway. She picked up an egg and she went over Rihanna. Cecilia. And turned around, looked at her.
Why did you get it?
And then she turned around and walked away without any regard to
Of course, Cecilia, that day before Easter was so muddy. Cecilia looked in and she was mud. Boots and pants and everything. And she started fussing. But it looked like we had just timed it, say,
places. And that is us lounging around the campfire, so to speak. We'll move in, take a picture of the happy threesome. The foursome is over here behind the camera now. So
we're gonna be the cameraman and the director too.
Right, we're gonna sign off for now.
That's one thing about it. Camcorder, you really can't film with the lens cap on. You have to use the viewfinder and you don't see anything.
There she is, Miss America. She is. Look at those boobs. Woo! Couple who is enjoying the sunshine here in Nashville, in Countryland, USA. Oh, you can't go in there, my friend. Too bad. You're gonna wait and you're gonna watch the door, right? Oh, he's going in. Oh, damn, he went in. Listen to the birds in the background. What a majestic, this man could,
Joan doing her bird calls.
This man could probably take the place of Superman, maybe in his later years.
Going around the back way and coming out that way. Because I knew you'd be sitting there with that camera.
Nobody is safe going to the bathroom.
Hi, Tom, smile pretty.
Thank you. We'd like to invite you to come back next week. We'll have more music. I can tell this is going to be a great audience already. I mean, you just walk on stage and they start clapping.
I told him to do that. Did you? Yeah.
We thought it was open.
He thought it was what? Over. Oh. Okay. Where are you from? Charlton? South Carolina?
Yeah.
You're kidding. We got a buddy working in Charlton all this week.
All this week.
Yeah, he's a burglar.
It's probably at your place right now.
You believe music, lonely, lonely streets, I go home. Yes, it's guitars and Cadillacs. You believe music, the only thing that keeps me hanging on. Girl, you taught me how to hurt real bad and cry myself to sleep. You taught me how this town could shatter green. A story about a night fool who came to Babylon and found out that the pie just ain't so sweet. And now it's guitars and Cadillacs, hillbilly music, lonely, lonely streets I call home. Yes, it's guitars and Cadillacs, hillbilly music, the only thing that keeps me hanging on. That's there ain't no glamour in this tinsel land, lost and wasted lives, pain and scars are all that's left of me. Hey, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we can find a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod for an $2 bill. I know a spot right over the hill. So the pop and the dance is free. So if you wanna have fun, come along with me. I said, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, hey, good looking, what's you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, hey, sweet. I've already seen, he's been all over the world. He's been on numerous television shows. He's been on Hee Haw and Nashville Now and Porter Wagner at Opryland. He's been on Arsenio Hall and Pat Sajak. A few weeks ago he sang for the President of the United States. And that's pretty nice, don't you think? Yeah. He comes from Dayton, Ohio, and he plays lead guitar for Miss Barbara Mandrell. How about a nice hand, Mr. Dave Salyer?
Thank you very much. You read it just like I wrote it.
I know it. It's written
Appreciate
right down there.
that. Do we have any folks from Ohio? Great. What town?
Chillicothe.
Chillicothe. Yeah, I got a good friend here from Chillicothe. Anybody close to Dayton?
He's a burglar too.
He's a burglar, right? I thought about that, but I thought we already used that. We're running around with the wrong kind, aren't we? All right, well, let me tell you about my partner here, since coming to Nashville from Texas. Do we have any Texans? Let me ask that. Yay! I thought so. You know, you can always tell a Texan. Can't tell them much, but you can always tell them. Put that gun away. I'm sorry. I take it all back. Since coming to Texas 7 years ago, get this, folks, this man has appeared on the stage of the Grand Ole Opry 7 times. I think that deserves a nice big hand. Of course, he was just sweeping up the floors over there, so maybe they'll let him sing this year. No, seriously, we both worked at Opryland, and every year they'd come around and pick some talent out of the Opryland theme park to go on the Grand Ole Opry, and they picked you 7 times. They never did pick me. I don't know what it was, but that, as you notice, he's a very humble individual. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. My love is making music with my friend. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things I hope I never see again. And I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way. On the road again.
Now pick it like Willie.
On the road again, like a band of gypsies we go down the driveway. We're the best friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way. On the road again.
Flat tire.
Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Busted water pump.
My love is making music with
I gotta go to the
friends.
bathroom, Daddy.
I can't wait to get on the road again. If I have to stop this car one more time.
Because usually this time of year is really pretty. In fact, today is one of our very first days we've had in a long time. It's been really pretty because it's been raining and the wind's been blowing. And a few weeks ago, the wind was blowing just like West Texas. You remember that? Those 3 or 4 days? And it was a funny thing. I was downtown doing some shopping. The wind was blowing like crazy. And I was downtown. This little elderly lady come walking out of this department store. And the wind got her dress and just right up around her head. And she was holding on to her hat. I said, ma'am, what in the world are you doing? Your dress is up around your head and you're holding on to your hat. She said, young man, what you looking at's 80 years old. This hat's brand new.
That's funny you mentioned that. I went in that same department store. I did, and there was a lady in there, I bet she weighed almost 500 pounds.
Oh, now that.
Yeah, she was big. And she had so much hair underneath her arms, like she had buckwheat in a headlock. And I heard her say to the clerk, "Sir, I'd like to see a bathing suit in my size." And he said, "So would I." So y'all watch it if you go downtown. Stay away from that department store. Hey, we need to find out where these folks are from.
Yeah, well, I did that at the welcome party, but we need to find out where everybody's from, so let's go ahead and do that.
Okay, I tell you what, the way we do it at the count of 3, just shout out where you're from, okay? 1, 2, 3. The last couple of years, you all probably been in that many places too. We're going to try Hank Snow's song called "I've Been Everywhere." Now the first 2 verses are pretty easy. They're not easy, but I've got them down pretty good. That 3rd verse, I don't know if we can try that or not. Well, I've been everywhere, man, I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert fair, man, I've breathed the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man, I've been everywhere. I've been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Manado, Apollonia, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Copa Killer, Aaron Killer, Amadillo, I'm a killer. I've been everywhere, man, I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert fair, man, I've breathed the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man, I've been everywhere. Second verse. I've been to Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Calapusa, Glen Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Appaloosa, Tennessee, Hennessy, Chippewa, Bear Lake, Grand Lake, Devil's Lake, Crater Lake, for Pete's sake. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert fair, man. I've breathed the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Killing time to think of the 3rd verse.
You can do it. I know you can. Go ahead.
I've been to Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville, Oakland, Sheffield, Jacksonville, Waterville, Costa Rica, Pittsfield, Springfield, Bakersfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fond du Lac, Davenport, Idaho, Jellicoe, Argentina, Diamantina, Pasadena, Catalina. See what it means there. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert fair, man. I've breathed the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. What are we going to play tonight?
I guess we'll do the only one I know.
That'd be a good one, probably.
I've been missing playing the banjo, you know. We didn't get to work together last Tuesday because I was out in Texas, so I missed it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't miss it at all.
You didn't miss it at all. I know you did.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
and I think I'll yell out and hear my echo. So I just stepped up and yelled, "Baloney!" We listened back, we didn't hear anything. He shoved me out of the way and said, "Let me show you how it's done." He yelled, "I'm the greatest banjo player in the world!" And we heard, "Baloney!" How about one more nice thing for Keith on that banjo? He worked hard for you tonight. Did a good job. There was a boy in Arkansas who wouldn't listen to his mom when she told him he should go to school. He'd slip away in the afternoon, take a little walk. Pretty soon they'd find him at the local auction barn. Wyatt sat and listened carefully, and pretty soon he began to see how the auctioneer could talk so rapidly. He said, "My oh my, it's do or die. I'll have to make that auction cry. Gonna make my mark and be an auctioneer." Here's what he said: $25 bid and now $30 30. We give me 30, make it 30 bid upon the $30. Who'll give me 30? Who will give me $30 bid? $30 bid and now 35. We give me 35, make it 35, make it 35. Who's gonna bid on the $35 bid? See that? That's pretty good. As time went on, he did his best, and all could see did not just he practiced at his trade both night and day. His pap would find him behind the barn, just working up that auction charm, trying to imitate the auctioneer. And his dad said, "Son, we just can't stand to have a mediocre man selling things at auctions using our good name." He said, "I'll send you off to that auction school, then you'll be nobody's fool. You can take your place among the best." Everybody this time now. $25 bid now, $30, 30. When you give me 30, make it 30 bid upon the $30. Who'll give me 30? Who'll give me $30? Hey, question. $30 bid now, 35. When you give me 35, make it 35, bid 35. Who's gonna bid on a $35 bid? So from that boy who went to school, that grew man who played it cool. He came back home a full-fledged auctioneer. And those people came from miles around just to hear it make that rhythmic sound that filled the hearts with such a happy cheer. Why the train went out from shore to shore, he had all he could do it more. Had to buy a plane to get around. Now he's the best in all the land. Let's stop and give that man a hand. He's the best of all the auctioneers. One more time. $25 bid now, $30, 30. Will you give me 30, make it 30 bid upon the $30. Who'll give me 30? Who'll give me $30 bid? $30 bid now, 35. Will you give me 35, make it 35 bid at 35? Who's gonna bid on a $35 bid? That's pretty good. Yeah. You know you have that. I got it, man. You do have it. Well, I tell you what, I think we're going to speed it up a little bit and see if you can still do it.
Oh,
Would you like to hear it a little bit faster? All right.
Faster?
Faster.
Well, let me get my tongue warmed up. Okay.
Huh.
I'm ready.
$25 bid now, $30, 30. Will you give me 30, make it 30 bid upon the $30? Who'll give me 30? Who'll give me $30 bid? These guys are good. $30 bid now, 35. Will you give me 30, make it 35 bid? Who's going to bid on a $35 bid? Faster!
No, they want to hear it faster. If we get it too fast, my tongue might slap my brains out.
Don't have too far to go now, folks.
Faster?
A little bit faster. I think we can do a little faster than that. I mean fast.
Okay.
$25 bid now, $30, 30. Give me 30, make it 30 bid upon the $30. Who'll give me 30? Who'll give me $30 bid? $30 bid now, 35. Will you give me 35, make it 35 bid at 35? Who's going to bid on a $35 bid? I stole that hog for a $35 bid. Hey, well, all right, so what you gonna give me for it? Hey,
How many years are around here? 50 what? 51? 52.
There was a couple back here. What? Anybody? 54?
54, where? Wave at us. 52. I'll tell you, anybody been married 50 years or more, won't you stand up? That deserves an applause.
Yeah, it
from
does.
anybody.
Sure
Go ahead
does.
and stand up. You look just like my third husband. I said, well, ma'am, how many times have you been married? She said, twice.
Well, that's forward.
That's forward. That is good. I got on that plane, I'd go. I'll tell you, I'm always curious though, because I'm not married. When I do get married, I want it to last a long time, and so I'm always curious at these folks who have such a great success. 51, what is the secret for your success? Don't talk much. That's what the secret is. Now, what is the secret? You got a secret for your success?
Work at it.
You gotta work at it. You work at it, huh? Oh, well, that doesn't help me much. What about this couple over here? Y'all got a secret?
They don't know they're married.
I think the record out here at the KOA, we had a couple last year been married 62 years. And I asked him the same thing, what is the secret for your success? And he said, well, every time that he and his wife got into a little spat, he'd go for a walk. And when he stood up, I bet he didn't weigh 85 pounds. Been walking his whole life. Yeah, that little bitty short legs, that's how you just walk around. But it swept me off my feet. And tonight, when we kissed, you still took my breath away. It goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. The bells go unbroken, and you still know I do. Love, keep, and honor, always true to you. Though I have been tempted, though I have never strayed, I die before I damage this union we have made. The vows go unbroken, and you still know I do. Love, keep, and honor, always true to you. I knew from the first that for better or worse, I'd stand by you all my life. And the vows go unbroken, you still know I do. Love, keep, and honor, always true to you. Years singing about cool, clear water, water, while they're heading for the last roundup. And I think it's time that we put Western back in the country sound. See them tumbling down, pledging their love to the ground. Lonely but free I'll be found, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweed. Cares of the past are behind, nowhere to go but I'll find just where the trail will wind, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweeds. I know, when night is gone, that a new world's born at dawn. I'll keep rolling along, tumbling tumbleweeds, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweed. Now when you listen to old Roy and Gene as they'd ride away on Trigger and Champion, Buttermilk, they'd always ride off yodeling. I always liked that yodeling stuff. So we're gonna try a little yodeling here for you. Yodelay, 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 hi-do-lo-ho-tee, hi-do-lo-ho-tee. Yodelay, 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 hi-do-lo, yodelay. Oh, let's go. Yodelay, 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 hi-do-lo-tee, hi-do-lo-tee. Yodelay, 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 hi-do-lo, yodelay. Let's go fast. Yodelay, 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 hi-do-lo-tee, hi-do-lo-tee. Yodelay, 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 hi-do-lo, yodelay. Everybody recognize that? The Wildwood Flower. Exactly right. You know, I've been practicing real hard. I just sent away for one of these Chet Atkins guitar courses in the mail. I've been really practicing. If you speed this up, I think I can play a little faster now. All right. Folks, I know you all have heard the Wildwood Flower played a lot of different ways, but have you ever heard it played backwards? Yeah, have you ever heard it? Would you like to hear it played backwards one time? Sure, he said. Ready? I know, that's bad, isn't it? We'll do anything for a laugh. Let's speed it up a little bit faster. Let's get really serious now. A little bit faster. Well, when I was a kid, I'd take a trip every summer down to Mississippi to visit my granny and her auntie fell in world. Well, I'd run barefooted all day long, climbing trees as free as a song, and one day I happened to catch myself a squirrel. Well, I stuffed him down in an old shoebox and punched a couple of holes in the top. When Sunday came, I snuck him into church. Well, I was sitting way back on the very last pew, showing him to my good buddy Hugh, and that squirrel got loose and went totally berserk. Well, what happened next is hard to tell. Some thought it was heaven, others thought it was hell, but the fact that something was among us was plain to see. As the choir sang, I surrender all. The squirrel run up, hard-noodlings, coveralls, and hard jumped to his feet and said, something got a hold on me. Oh, the day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting, hallelujah. Well, Harv hit the aisle, danced and screaming. Some thought he had religion, others thought he had a demon, and Harv thought he had a weed eater loose this fruit to lose. Well, he fell to his knees, bleeding, begged. The squirrel ran out of his breeches leg, got observed to the other side of the room. All the way down to the amen pew where sat Sister Bertha, better than you've been watching all the commotion with sadistic glee. But you should have seen the look in her eye. When that squirrel crossed her garter, jumped her thigh, she jumped to her feet and said, Lord, have mercy on me. As the squirrel made laps inside her dress, she began to cry and then to confess the sins that would make a sailor blush with shame. She talked of gossip and church dissension, but the thing that got the most attention was when she talked about her love life. Then she started naming names. The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting, hallelujah. Well, 7 deacons, a pastor got saved, $25,000 got raised, and 50 volunteered for missions in the Congo on the spot. And even without an invitation, there were at least 500 rededications, and we all got rebaptized, whether we needed it or not. Now, you've heard the Bible story, I guess. They parted the waters for Moses to pass, so the miracles God had wrought in this old world. But the one I remember till my dying days, they put that church back on the narrow way with a half-crazed Mississippi squirrel. The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting, hallelujah. They were jumping pews and shouting, hallelujah. Wait, I gotta get it set. Faster than that. Chicken picking. Here we go. Have you seen this show before? Right now, we're going to jump on a train. It's a little bit faster. This one's called the Wabash Cannonball. All right, folks, right now we'd like to try something that makes the Orange Blossom Special a little bit special to us. Hopefully all of you too. And this is real hard on the flat top. this Chet Atkins. Will you pull this knife out of my back? Boy, he got me back, didn't he? I knew he'd do it. Now, folks, we don't want you to go anywhere. You know it was free to get in. They're going to charge you $5 to get out tonight. So just stay around. We're going to finish this train ride up, and we'll be right back. I know my dad was. I asked him one time, I said, how come your mom and dad didn't have so many kids? He said, well, I guess it's because mama was hard of hearing. I said, I don't understand. He said, well, every night when mom and daddy go to bed, daddy'd always say, Mama, you want to go to sleep or what? And she'd always say, what? Do we have anybody here from Indiana tonight?
Close.
All right, this song we wanted especially for you all. I was working at this Holiday Inn down the street not too long ago, and we had some folks from California, and they wanted all the gold of California, and West Virginia, they wanted to take me home country roads. There were some folks from Indiana, and they wanted to hear Back Home in Indiana, and that's what we're going to play for you right now. Ready? 1, 2, 3. fact, one morning I woke up, there was a rainbow in the room. Pretty wet in there, yeah. Now, you were doing that Western music a little bit earlier, and I was wondering, I think you found a song about how the yodel got started, didn't you?
Yeah, I did some research on the yodel. Started out in Texas.
Is that right? You can tell a Texan, you know.
Most people think the yodeling started in Switzerland, not so. Started in Texas.
Is that right?
Yeah. I got a little song that tells the story about it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3. When you hear the cowboy yodeling a song of open range, your heart jumps up to hear a stirring tale. But did you ever wonder at the end of his refrain why his voice leaps in a mournful way? Well, the story Addis told me was handed down through history of a singing cowboy brave enough to try to ride the meanest old cayuse that bucked him off right at the chute, left him spinning way up in the sky. The bronco jumped up and the cowboy came down. They met at the old saddle horn. He made a deep impression, you could say it changed his life, and that's how the yodel was born. Hoodaloo, baby, yodel, yodel, hoodaloo, adiodoo, baby, yodel, yodel, hoodaloo, here we go.
A long time forgotten, her dreams that just fell by the way. And the good life he promised ain't what she's living today. Lord, she never complains about the bad times or the bad things he's done. But she just talks about the good times she's had and all the good times to come. 'Cause she's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time man. She loves him in spite of his wicked ways that she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time man. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time man. She loves him in spite of his wicked ways that she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time man.
You know, we were talking about the iris.
Yeah.
going on manual. There was so much, it adjusted so much that it put itself on manual. Yeah.
Now you know up in the center there, there's water coming.
Look down the thing.
Pretty light.
Yeah. I have to, What's up there, honey? Oh, go ahead.
That was picking up separate cars for the years ago. Oh, baby.